Hello everyone, just inside Michael's, and these caught my attention as soon as I walked in. Such beautiful little bundles for $2.99. I think that's really reasonable. You'll find some really nice ones at Dollar Tree as well, but just to give you a heads up for tulips. So they have quite a few spring Easter finds here. These placemats could be used as trivets because they're so nice and thick, and you can just use them to put out a nice hot food tray. So these are cute, aren't they? Little bunny wood cutouts as a cutting board or charcuterie board. How cute. They incorporated the bows into Easter as well. Macaroons, some large baskets, very well done. And some pretty bunny prints, designs on the plates. The faux gold bunny. That's cute. These are really popular with the Jeeps out there, so they tend to sell very fast. Even Dollar Tree carries some cute, and Dollarama as well, little rubber ducks, and they sell so fast. Beautiful spring ribbon here. I have to show you, look at all of the spring wreaths that are already done up for you. Some smaller scaled, some large ones. The tulips are really pretty. They have pastel colored ones. Look at the egg shape one with the bunny. Beautifully done. I feel like some of them they're called swags. Okay, I have to check out the paper crafts. I'm not here for very long today, but I thought I'd take you and just share with you. Sometimes there are nice specials and new items, and I like to be on top of the stuff that's available, so I thought I would share and film as I walk around, but it's kind of a quick walk through dark paper. I'm always looking at paper, and I have so many paper pads. I really just need to not look, because then it's tempting, right? You're like, oh, I like this pattern or this sheet, and then you tend to think about what you can make, and then you don't make it. So look how beautiful these pages are. These are solid, but it's hard to flip through them. Some of them are sealed up pretty good and really tricky to film with one hand. Look how thick this glitter is. And you can do this because it's that stuff that comes in little bags at Dollar Tree. They look like little tubes. So you could really get creative and make your own paper like that. One of my favorite glues of all time is this one here, the Tombow. I just love it. It works so well. It dries nicely. It does a really good job when you're paper crafting, at least, right? They have a ton of Fiskars stuff here. At the other Michael's that I was at, their Fiskars line was, We Are Memory Keepers line was on clearance, all marked down. This is new. I'm very happy to see all of these die cuts here. We haven't seen die cuts in forever, and this is made by their Recollections company. Very, very good. Oh, they're even having embossing folders. Oh, I'm so happy to see this. So it must be making a return. Even the Sussex stuff is here. The Big Shot, everything was gone for so long. Over the last year, I've walked into Michael's and kind of check out their baking stuff because it's really good to use with paper crafts as well. You can use it with paint as a stencil. You can use the little molds for modeling clay, all sorts of stuff. These almost look like Q-tips. But in the cake decorating section, there's a ton of stuff that you can manipulate and use in your paper crafts as well. And this line, like the Celebrate It, keeps going on sale. Like, they'll have things for $1 or $2, and I just love that. So here's a quick overview of some of this stuff here. I had a busy day at work today, but I thought I would pop in anyways and take a look because it doesn't hurt to run in, right? These are new kits, and they're an acrylic overlay on top of a printed photo. So you have the paints, everything. Really nice. So if you're into painting and you want almost like a sun catcher, but it's on a flat acrylic piece, you see, so there's no grooves and you just paint, follow the instructions in behind. You can almost do something like this with using Dollar Tree stuff. I should take a look to share with you in the future. These are so cute. They're mini, teeny tiny. Where would you put them, in your car? On your dash? This one is just perfect. They look so real from afar and even close up. They're really nice. Okay, let's take a look at the baskets and some of the home decor. These are really trendy. They have the bead lining around the top, but I think that they're way too expensive. Now, I know that this style basket is pricier even at Marshall's, but still, it's out of my comfort zone. Some things I find I'm in shock with the prices. Beautiful prints on these. And the Monet, I'm not sure what this vibe is called, like this new trend, but a lot of the Monet is out. Look how pretty this candle is. Oh my gosh, just so nice. Even like in a spa room, you don't have to light it or use it. It could just be decorative. These are very trendy too right now with the teens, the light up mirrors or just light up stuff in the rooms. So I thought that was fun to share as it was here. Lots of Easter baskets, I'd say. I have pictures of my son when he was a baby in the basket like this. We did a little photo shoot with my mom and it turned out so cute. All right, so here are some of the giant faux plants. This one's making my monstera, I think they're called, at home. Poor thing. Mine looks like it's nowhere near as full as that one. Such pretty trees. So last year, the white cages were really popular with the door. This one spins. Now they're popular without the door. And they have these houses. They're not tiny. They're a fair size, but they have teeny tiny miniature fairy garden items in all of these packages. I mean, they're so small. Look, here's my finger, right? Just so small. Super mini. Very well done. A great selection as well. Look at this little vegetable garden. Very sweet. They have all the little miniature birds. They have the chicks, the ducks, the birds. Oh my gosh, just... So I spotted these at Dollarama and there were 3 in a pack for $1.50. So if you need them, be mindful because they were the teeny tiny pots. So these are a little bit bigger. They're the same size pretty much as you'd find at Dollar Tree. And then of course Michael's here has a bit bigger, but just so that you're aware, if you are needing some of the clay or terracotta plots. Oh my gosh. Beautiful tall glass vases as well, and round ones along the top, like wide and shallow. And then they have the square. So depending on what style you're doing for a shower. The piping on these is really well done. The carrot, the bunny. Normally you just see plush. These are kind of like the ones I did spot at Dollarama, quite similar and almost a knockoff of. Is it Jellycat? I don't know. I wouldn't say that they're as well done as the Dollarama ones are done. These are very pretty stamp kits. I love that stamping stuff is back because for a while we couldn't find anything really to do with junk journaling and oh my gosh, cute little things here for Easter hunts, right? Little bunny, fuzzy bunny. Be mindful, you can find some of these novelty things as well at Dollar Tree and Dollarama and save yourself a little bit. So I'm not sure if this is across all the Michaels, but I am finding quite a bit of paint marked down for $1. And I've never seen this, so I'm not sure if there's a big sale going on. They have holographic type paint as well. I love coming down the paint aisle because sometimes when you're doing DIYs, you just need some really nice acrylic paint to transform something. So just be mindful that there are, they have glittery ones. They do have stuff here for $2. Some more glitter, metallics, all sorts. Flats, mattes, I guess. Yeah, so a ton of stuff, even spray. Oh, for acrylic, marble acrylic, look at that. I'm not sure how these work, but they're on sale as well. Maybe that's a good value for those who need them. They also have these massive sets for $2, so that's a good deal, 50 cents a piece. So some bottles are actually way larger than the mini ones, just to give you an idea. So these big bottles are actually a fantastic value if you're doing bigger projects on a regular basis. And even think in future, right? Like for Christmas or if a kid's project, stuff like that. Because even the dollar stores now are more expensive. One more quick overview. I just thought, you know what? Sometimes you just like to look at paper. And I know some of you appreciate the paper aisle just as much as I do. Look at this gorgeous pack. Oh my goodness. Love it. It's so moody. Wow, I love this page. But I can't buy a book just because I'm feeling it right now. These are great as well. Perfect for layering, textures. Another moody but acetate type book. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Very well done. I'm really actually impressed because it's been a while since we've had some good paper packs here at Michael's. Sometimes you get lucky and you find a sheet that you like from one of the packs over here in the loose section, and then that makes it a little bit more justifiable in cost. So this is new to me. These are all made by the Recollections Company, and Tim Holtz was always very popular here, or Ranger. And yeah, so this is new. Really nice card making kit. I've never seen this. I think it's a new item on the shelf. And then they have some Ranger product left over here, but it's kind of hiding in the corner for us who maybe need refills. But is this a sign that it's on its way out? I hope you enjoyed walking through Michael's with me today. And until next time, everyone, thank you so very much for watching. Bye for now.